Hi guys, welcome to Pabbly Connect workshop. So in this video, we will learn how to integrate Stripe and Wave. Our use case is pretty simple. When new customer is created in Stripe, it will create a new customer also in Wave. Now Stripe is an online payment processing platform and Wave is an online accounting software. So what we are going to do is, we are going to send the data from Stripe to Wave. But there is one minor problem. Stripe and Wave are two different applications. Hence there is no data flow between them. So in cases like these, we need to bring a third app to connect them both. So in this video, we will use Pabbly Connect to integrate Stripe and Wave. And the best part of using Pabbly Connect is, there is no need for coding skills or programming language. It can be done easily. Let me show you on my screen. Okay, so to begin the process, first type pabbly.com in your browser. Pabbly.com. Press enter. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly. Here, hover on products and get to the option called as connect. Okay, at the bottom you will find the option called as connect. Click this. Then click on sign in. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. As you can see, I already have an account in Pabbly Connect. You can build your own account in just 2 minutes. Here I would like to mention one more thing, that Pabbly Connect offers a free plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your own account just now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box. Actually, I would insist that you try this automation with me. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, so come to this part called as connect and here click on access now. Then go to this part called as create workflow. Click this button. Okay, so a dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Stripe to Wave. Then click on create. So when you click on create, a window appears in front of you. This is called as the trigger window. Here in the choose app, let's make it as Stripe. In the choose method, since we are interested in sending the data of a new customer, let's keep it as new customer. Now new customer is basically a trigger. So your obvious question is, what is a trigger? Trigger is a if statement. It asks a question, if the condition is met, what should be done? For example, if the new customer is created, then what action should be taken by the system? Actually, there are many more triggers like new invoice, new order, new refund, new plan, new invoice item, and so on. However, in case if you don't find the trigger of your choice, you can make a request to our team at admin@pabbly.com for the specific trigger that you want to make. But at present, I'm only interested in sending the data when a new customer is made. Okay, so what we are trying to do is, we are trying to connect Stripe and Pabbly Connect. So let me show you my Stripe account. So this is my Stripe account. And since we are interested in integrating Stripe to Pabbly Connect, let's go to this part called as developers. Click this and then go to webhooks. Here at the right corner, you will find a button called as add endpoint. Click this. Okay, so this is the window of endpoint. Here we have to enter the endpoint URL in this blank. So to get the endpoint URL, just go to Pabbly Connect and copy this. This is the webhook URL or the endpoint URL you want, and paste it here. But before you paste it, just remove the HTTP part and paste it. The description will remain empty, the version will remain same, and comes the most important part, events to send. So our event is very simple. When a new customer is created, it will start sending the data. So let's create the event as customer created. Customer created, this one. Then click on add endpoint. Okay, so it is showing that the status has been enabled. Okay, so this means that Pabbly Connect is now integrated with Stripe. So let's see whether Pabbly Connect can capture any data from Stripe. So to do that, let's go to Pabbly Connect and click on this button called as capture webhook response. Click this. Okay, so it is showing that it is waiting for the data. So we are going to create a dummy customer in Stripe. So let's go to customers and let's create a customer in Stripe. So the name of the customer is Denny and the account email is dennyjack123@gmail.com. The description, okay, so as you can see, there is no option for mentioning the last name. So in the description, we are going to mention the last name. Okay, so The last name of Denny is actually James. No, let's say Jack. Okay, that would do. And the billing details in the country, let's make it as India. You can make it your country according to your discretion. Okay, so in the address line 1, so as you can see again, we don't have any option for the corporation or the company that Denny owns. So in the address line 1, we are going to mention the corporation or the company in which Denny works. Okay, so Denny works in, let's say, AZX company, and this AZX company is in, let's say, near DLF market, and the city is let's say Bhopal. The postal code is 462023. The state is Madhya Pradesh, and the number is 9131323913. Okay, the time zone is we are not keeping any time zone. The language, let's say, is English. That would do. The currency, let's keep it as US dollars. The tax status is taxable. The tax ID is just random. Then click on add customer. Okay, so a person called as Denny has been created, and her customer email address is dennyjack123@gmail.com, and the description and the last name is Jack. Okay, so let's see whether Pabbly Connect has captured this data or not. So let's go and see Pabbly Connect. Yes, the data has been captured. So the address line 1, it is showing the company name, AZX company. The address line 2, near DLF market. This is the postal code. This is the state or the province where she is from. The currency is USD in lowercase. Okay, remember this, it's in lowercase. The description, it is showing the last name as Jack, and this is the email address, dennyjack123@gmail.com, and this is the name, and this is the phone number, and this is the address city, Bhopal. Okay, so all the data has been captured into Pabbly Connect. Now we have to sync this data to Wave. But before we sync in the data, let me tell you something. As you can see, the currency is in lowercasing, and the currency format that Wave prefers is uppercase. So if we try to sync the currency in lowercase, the format won't accept it. So first we have to convert the currency format from lowercasing to uppercasing. See, it is in lowercasing. We have to convert it to uppercasing. So to convert that, first of all, just click on this plus button. Okay, so this window that has appeared is called as the action window. Here in the choose app, let's make it as text formatter. This one. In the choose method, it has basic formatting, text basic formatting. Then click on connect with text formatter. Okay, so in the string required, since we are interested in changing the casing of our currency, that was a USD. So let's map in the detail. So the currency was USD. Okay, so we want to transform this into uppercasing. It is actually in lowercasing. Okay, as you can see, it's in lowercasing, but Wave prefers the format in uppercasing. Okay, so we are going to transform it. So click on save and send test request. Okay, yes, we have got the data in uppercasing. The result is USD in uppercasing. So we are now ready to sync all of our data to Wave. So to do that, just click on this plus button. So again, an action window appears. Here this time, let's make it as Wave. In the choose app, let's make it as Wave. In the choose method, since we are interested in creating a customer, let's click on create a customer. Now create your customer is again an action. There are many more actions like create invoice, send invoice, and create product or service, and more and more. Similarly, like triggers, if you don't find the action of your choice, you can request at admin@pabbly.com to build a custom action for you. Okay, so at present I am interested in just creating a customer, so click on create a customer. Then click on connect with Wave. In new credentials, just click on connect with Wave. Okay, so it is asking permission for the access. Just click on access now, allow access. Okay, so while Wave is connecting with Pabbly Connect, let me tell you something. Pabbly Connect doesn't take any chances with your data. Your data is 100% safe and secure with us. Okay, so just click on OK. Authorization is successful. So in the business, it is showing as Pabbly. That is because that is the name of my account, that is Pabbly. Okay, so in the customer or the business name, we are going to map in the detail. So this is called as the mapping button, and the business name we are going to type in the description. no, we are going to type in the corporation. Okay, so it was I think, what was our description? Yes, AZX company. That was in the address line 1, because Stripe didn't have any field for customer or business name. Okay, so in the first name we are going to map in the first name, that was Tini. Okay, the last name again we are going to map through description, because there was no field for the last name. The email we are going to map in the email, that is dinijack123@gmail.com. Mobile or phone number, where was the phone number? So starting with 9. Yes, so we have mapped that too. Fax, not really important. Website, not really important. Currency, yes, we are going to map in the currency. The currency was USD. Okay, we have mapped it, but this is wrong. Actually, I have mentioned it. We want the format in this. Okay, uppercasing. This is in lowercasing. So just delete this first, and then we are going to map the actual currency, that is in uppercasing. So that should be in API 2. Yes, this is the currency we want, USD. Okay. So in the address line 1, again, we are going to just map in the address line 1, that is AZX company. Address line 2, let's see, address line 2. Okay. The city was, I think, Bhopal. Bhopal was the city. Yeah, city was Bhopal. So in the province, you have to take extra attention. We want a format something like this. First, we will type our country's name, that is IN. Then enter a dash. Then we will mark the province. Okay. Province was MP, I think, Madhya Pradesh. Okay, done. Then we are going to map again the country. IN, that is for India. The postal code, that was 4620 and 23. Yes. Then click on save and send test request. Okay, so it is showing, the API response is showing that the person called as Dini has been created in Wave. So let's see in our Wave account whether we have a person called as Dini. Let's go to our customer. Yes, we have a person called as Dini. So the company name is AZX company, and this is Dini Jackson. So the presence of this contact or the customer shows that we have connected Stripe to Wave. This means anytime a customer is created in Stripe, it will create a customer in Wave. But to double check it if the integration is working fine or not, let's make one more dummy customer in Stripe. So, but before that, let me show you the whole gist of the process. It's actually pretty important. So we are going to minimize all our action windows. Then we are going to minimize our trigger window. So this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated Stripe to Pabbly Connect. Then you integrated Pabbly Connect to text formatter. The reason is that first you converted the lowercasing to uppercasing in case of our currency, and then you integrated to Wave. Okay, so now there is a perfect flow of data between webhook, text formatter, and Wave. Okay, so let's go and make one more customer. So this time the name is Terry Cruz, and the account is terry123dlf@gmail.com. Just something random, that's all. The description is Hawaii. Terry Cruz last name is Hawaii. And the country is, he's from, let's say, India again. The address line is, so he works in this company called as Zen. Okay, Zen company. Okay, that would do. So address line 1 is near Random Theater. The city is Bhopal. The postal code is 462023 or something. The state is Madhya Pradesh. 9131323913 or something random numbers, that's all. The language is English. Let's go with English. Currency is a United States dollar. Let's keep it as United States dollar. Tax status, taxable, tax ID, just random. Click on add customer. Okay, a person called as Terry Cruz has been created, and the customer ID, the customer's email is terry123dlf@gmail.com. So let's see in Wave whether we have a customer called as Terry Cruz or not. See Terry, yes, there is a person called as Terry Cruz Hawaii, and he works in the company called as Zen company. So our integration is working absolutely fine. So this means whenever a new customer is created in Stripe, a customer will be automatically created in Wave. Not just these two apps, You can integrate a plenty of applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Our dedicated team members will help you to automate your workflows. Or just visit us at www.pabbly.com. It's awesome. Thanks.